Okay, we are Wednesday, the 22nd of March 2022, and we have Jerome Powell on the FOMC come on out tonight after the banking crisis to see if we're going to go 50 basis point hike, 25 or a pause. I think it's going to be 50. Anyway, let's talk about 88 Energy. A couple of the guys still in the room here holding in Duggan Capital. I've actually cut out of my position here. Now we are on a logarithmic chart here, guys. Logarithmic chart. Okay. This is not a linear chart. Okay. This is logarithmic, which means that it basically, you see on the side here, the incremental prices. If I sort of play around with it, you'll see that it's not a linear step up on prices on the right. It's actually based on the relative price movement of the stock. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of losing my voice here at the moment. But anyway, so we're talking about 88. Look, I cut this thing. I mean, I've cut this on the gap down over the Merlin failure to find oil. You know, they are well capitalized. I wouldn't take that as I mean, look, who am I, right? But, I wouldn't take that as a general sign of loss of faith in the company. I mean, obviously, price is going to tell you that. I think, they're debt free. The main reason I got out of this was that I was worried about a reverse stock split. Okay. Might take the logarithmic off now. I was worried about a reverse stock split. So we're looking at this on max monthly bars here. We could go on days if we wanted. So you see the gap down. It was around the 29th of March 22. Okay. So you'll see here, if I just bring this up here, you see the gap down, huge gap down. I think it was 8 or 9%, or I can't remember what it was. Either which way, there's been a couple of positive signs out of 88. It's trading spot 0075s. It's the micro pennies right now. I really like a lot of things about Merlin. I think it will have its day in the sun, but it's going to have to strike oil, and it's going to have a liquidity event where JV's in a partner to finance its drilling. So 88 can hold on to a bit more of their cash to pay for geologists and for seismic studies of higher quality, right, than they've been getting. I just think they're not paying for top grade, drilling, for not paying for top grade seismic studies, and I think they're suffering because of that. Now, obviously, they have kind of tightened that up a bit since the Merlin debacle. They had to rework the well. I mean, it's yeah. Anyway. Look, are Conoco going to come in? Look, if Conoco, it's always talk about Conoco buying these guys because Conoco are drilling in a couple of fields next door, and striking oil. Look, if Conoco are going to come in and buy this thing, I think it's going to be for like probably half a penny. All right, maybe half a penny, and that's going to be their liquidity event up here. Okay, up here. Unfortunately, the book value of 88 Energy, because they don't own their rigs, because they're contracting in everything, they only really own a couple of rights to a couple of properties, as in drilling areas. Okay, so therefore, that's what props up their book value. Okay, and if Conoco are going to come in, they're going to be talking book value, and they're going to put a value on the existing portfolio of resources, or well, areas that 88 can go and drill in. Okay, so if those are not proven, right, if in those portfolio of areas and leases in Alaska, you know, if that portfolio are not proven and don't have really good seismic studies, then that's going to have quite a low valuation on that portion of assets on the books. Then there's the element of the producing well in Texas. There's obviously a book value in that, but I don't think it's going to be above half a cent a share in total. Now there are much smarter guys than me who are doing the calculations and have the books run on 88 Energy out there. I highly recommend you go and watch those guys' videos. But me, I'm more just analyzing the price action, analyzing what are 88 doing. And to me, look, I think you'd be doing really well if you can scale back out on the spot 0254s. To be honest, I think that's going to be the best opportunity you could have to exit this thing now. Um, and obviously, then if you had, some sort of an announcement come out, I mean, I think we'd definitely be going back into probably spot 03s. So anyway, not a huge amount of information out of this video, other than just technically looking and discussing 88 energy. There are a couple of days here where it's just trades so technically. To the guys in Duggan Capital, they know what this chart is. This is the M chart. And just look at how technical this is. Like Parwiz, you should be day trading this, man. I mean, look at this. So easy, right? I mean, crazy. So, look, I think generally there is a lift in value going on here, and the penny area is big, looms big. But until we can kind of put, the penny in as the floor, I think we're going to be continue to weigh down here on 88 energy. So wait a couple of years. I think, oil might be getting into a super cycle again. All right, that's it on 88, guys. Have a good one. Cheers.